Hey, what up, YouTube? Roachosaurus here, back with another video. Today we have reacting to OnePeg's BSG overhauled item prices and buff Tagilla. Escape from Tarkov news. Let's check it out. Let's go!
All right, so Tarkov new balancing changes to Escape from Tarkov. Updated equipment selling prices, adjusted equipment repair prices, adjusted melee weapon damage, lowered the Galvian Cayman hybrid helmet armor class to level 3. Okay. All right, the Baggerly is 90k, up from 58. Let's see if there's anything major. Alton helmet's about the same. Vulcan came down in price by 40k. Nothing crazy. Cayman, oh yeah, so they lowered the price of the Cayman, so instead of it being 90k, it's 51. So that's good. That's more reflective of a tier 3 helmet. High-com Striker, a little bit more expensive.
Yeah, it's like 90 just seems a little too expensive.
And like, these are such minor changes. It makes me wonder why the little nuancical moves. Team Wendy helmets went up by 20k. LSHZ went up by 30. Yeah, there isn't like a lot of major change here. So I guess on that page, that was kind of it. Let's see if there was another image here, right? Okay, and then repair cost. The prices for the repair of 1 point of equipment durability by mechanic. So Cry Precision had its repair cost reduced pretty good.
Jeez.
Yeah, so the Cayman again, like, had its repair cost like halved. Again, like more reflective of a tier 3 helmet, not going to be expensive to fix. The Striker helmet had its repair.
That stuff's still pretty expensive, like especially if you stack it all up on each other.
Repair improved, but like the Striker helmet doesn't protect your ears like the U-lock does, like the full U-lock. The high comms leave your ears exposed. So, oh, but here's the U-lock 3A right here. So maybe they well, I guess they just kind of like made it cheaper for everybody. It's interesting. Yeah, I mean, like, it looks like repair costs for the most part all got improved by a pretty drastic amount. They made it cheaper to repair most things, it looks like. I don't know if I see anything that's been, like, increased. It looks like it's overall made cheaper, right? By quite a bit. I'm trying to see if there's anything that was, like, increased in repair cost. So it almost looks like the idea here is that you have a larger purchase. If you survive a raid, the cost of repairing that larger purchase is less to kind of offset the increase in price depending on what it is that you bought. If you bought something that kind of had their costs go up, I guess that's what it looks like. Equipment selling prices. Oh, so these were selling price rebalances. I take this back. So these weren't purchase price rebalances. These were selling price rebalances. So in a lot of cases, these are nerfs then. Most of these went down. Some of them went up in sale price. Sale of goods to Ragman.
So is the sell, Jesus. So you're getting less money for selling items now.
Not sale of goods from Ragman. But the repair costs went down, so that's not too bad. So they're trying to slow the economy down again. And we knew that they were going to do this anyway. I mean, they were moving in that direction. So yeah, it looks like the cost of plate carriers and stuff all went up slightly. This went up by about 30k. Hexgrid did. The Zabralo armor, the 6A went up by 130k. 120k.
Most items.
6 went up by a bit. Yeah, so it looks like the sale prices of rigs and armor and stuff all got buffed, with the exception of like the commando chest harness went down by a little. Thunderbolt went down by a little. It looks like the chest rigs, like the non-armored rigs, went down, and everything that wasn't armored went down for the most part. Plate carrier, strand hog plate. Yeah, I mean, like, if it was just a chest rig, it looks like the sale price went down. Like the chest harness, it went down in value. That's interesting. All right. And then this was the last one. And these are the backpack sale values. So the backpack sale values look like they all went up by quite a bit. 6SH Raid backpack went up by almost 30k. The rest of them seem like pretty minor. So the sale prices
30K.
of most of the gear that you would
a big jump.
Be looting in Raid that isn't a gun looks like it's had its value improved for sale. It looks like just about all across the board, all of the repair costs have been reduced. I don't know if there's any of these that have been increased. I think they've all been made less expensive. And then melee weapon damage got adjusted. And I don't know what the point of the melee weapon damage being adjusted is. Other than to say, like, in most cases, chop.
What does that mean? Stab damage before and after? Like, wouldn't it be the same amount of damage? You just get stabbed and it's X amount of damage? What does that mean there's a before damage? That doesn't make any sense.
Damage increase. So all the chop damages got increased except for the Kiba Tomahawk that you start off with, or the M2 tack sword. And then stab damage is the same on the Tomahawk. So the Tomahawk remains unchanged, but everything else had its melee damages increased. for just about everything. The M2 sword had its stab damage increased. That everything else stays the same. And then all of the other weapons are all just more damaging now. With the dead blow hammer. Wait.
Oh, duh, I'm stupid. That's them increasing the damage. Oh my god. I'm sorry, guys. That's them increasing the damage from what it was prior.
Wait. Why is the DB 2020 dead blow hammer on here as a melee weapon? That's Tagilla's two-handed weapon. So that means that Tagilla's doing more damage to you. Tagilla hits you harder, is basically it. Yeah. So Tagilla got a buff. There's the hidden message in the notes. Tagilla got a buff. That's kind of cool. So
the Tagilla boss.
Rushdown gonna hurt you even more. They did say we were gonna use it originally. That's not true. They said that the hammer would be unlootable. We might be able to use it eventually, but they weren't sure when. They don't have. I'm almost
That'd be pretty sick if you could loot the hammer. Oh, imagine.
certain they don't have the rigging for the player models to be able to use the hammer. Like on the PMC player models, I don't think that they have the rigging to be able to use the hammer as of now, or the animations for it. They have the animations for Tagilla, but Tagilla's model is different than all of ours. He's bigger. All right, cool. Well, that's everything. Thanks everybody for coming by. We'll see you in the next video.
There we go. The Tagilla boss got a buff by like 10 on damage. So expect that when you get in there and start fighting him. Again, I think it'd be really cool if you could loot the hammer maybe at some point. But like you said, they don't have the animation set up for the PCMs for that right now. So until next time, I'll see you guys on the next one. Hey guys, if you liked the video, make sure you head over to the page, hit that like button, scroll over, smash that subscribe, and hit that bell icon to get notified for future video drops, and I will see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.